Good morning everyone. Welcome back to grade 4 mathematics class. How are you all doing today? Today we'll see how to estimate the product in a multiplication. We have already learned about estimating the sum and difference. We'll see estimation in the case of multiplication today. So let's see the first question. Before that, how do we estimate a product? To find the estimated product of a multiplication, we have to round off each number in the multiplication, and then you find the product of the rounded off values to get the estimated product. See the first question now. Estimate 665 into the product of 665 and 211 by rounding up to the nearest 100. So what do? You have to round off each number in the multiplication to the nearest 10 or 100 and then take the product of the rounded off values. So here in the question, it's asked to round off to the nearest 100. So let's round off each number. 665. To round off it to the nearest 100, see here the rounded digit is the hundredths digit, which is 6, and to the right of it you have 6, which is more than 5. So what do? You add 1 to the rounded digit. So the 6 becomes 7 and all the digits to the right of it becomes zeros. So 665 rounded off to the nearest 100 gives you 700, right? Now let's see the next number, 211. The rounded digit is 2. To the right of it you have 1. So there is no change in the rounding digit. It's 2 itself. Now to the right of it we have zeros. So 211 rounded off to the nearest 100 gives you the number 200. Now here you have the rounded off values. Now how do you estimate the product? To get the estimated product, you have to multiply or take the product of 700 and 200. So what is 700 into 200? You get 1,40,000. So 665 into 211, the product rounded off to the nearest 100 will be equal to 1,40,000. So I hope this is clear to you. Now we'll see a word problem now. Estimate the total number of books by rounding off to the nearest 10 if there are 143 rows with 109 books in each row. So what is given in the question? You have 143 rows of books, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. How many rows? 143 rows. And how many books are there in each row? In each row you have 109 books. You have to find out the total number of books, or how do you find the total number of books? 109 into 143, right? So you have to estimate the product by rounding up to the nearest 10. To round off to find the estimated product, you round off each number, then you find the product, right? So let's first round off the data given or the numbers given in the question. So 143 you have. How do you round off 143 to the nearest 10? The rounded digit is the tens digit or 4. To the right of it you have a number less than 5, which is 3. So there is no change in the rounding digit, and to the right of it, it becomes 0. So 143 rounded off to the nearest 10 gives you 140. What about 109, which is the number of books in each row? 109, the rounded digit is 0. To the right of it you have 9, which is more than 5. So you add 1 to the rounded digit. So the 0 becomes 0 plus 1, 1, and to the right of it the digits become 0. So 109 rounded off to the nearest 10 gives you 110. Now what do? Now we can find the product of 140 and 110 to get the estimated total number of books in the library. So let's see the steps from the data given in the question. Number of rows is equal to 143. Number of books in each row is equal to 109. And the total number of books is equal to number of rows into number of books in each row. Substituting the numbers gives you 143 into 109. So the estimated total number of products will be the product of the estimated values, so which would be equal to 140 into 110, which equals 15,400. That is the estimated total number of books in the library. So I hope this is clear to you. So activity for the day, you can go to the topic estimating the product in page number 47 of your textbook. Then move on to exercise 3.6 right below the heading, and you have to do the question numbers 1, 3 and 4. Question number 2 we have already discussed in class. Then below that you can see this heading mental maths in the same page. Then turn the page number 48, you can see the headings maths lab activity and my project. Go through them as well and do accordingly. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class. Until then, bye.